Welcome back to the party package. My name is Owen. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the savior of entertainment and the prophet of civilization domination. And joined with me today is my esteemed co-host and good pal, the package.
Well, Owen, that sounded like a little bit of Davy Jones in there when you're doing that intro. What's up, folks? This is the package, and today we are playing Civilization. It's been a little bit of time since we had this on the channel, but it's back. And I'm not gonna fail this time. Yeah.
Well,
I
you can't make any
basically
promises.
bankrupted and destroyed 2 cities. I killed 2 countries. But I'm not gonna do this time. This time, I am gonna take it all the way home. Alrighty.
Alrighty, you hear it first. Yes, last time you started with Korea, and you had the idea and the audacity to try and just go straight for the science victory, just go straight for science domination, but you didn't learn any sort, and you didn't even worry about even trying to make crops or anything to feed your people. They all rebelled against you, and they turned over your government. And then what's even more hilarious is that one of the cities that turned over to the Mongolians or Japanese, that they turned back into Korea, but then they got dominated and took over again. So it was kind of funny, but after you lost, was Korea the one that you were relying on your friend Pygmy or whatever his name was? What was his name? Pangola or something?
I don't know what his name
was. Was that in Korea or was that in America?
I had him in both countries.
But which one were you like Pangolin, no! Pangolin, do something!
That was America. Yeah.
Okay, so you fled the country. The people rebelled, and you fled the country, went across the ocean, and you showed up on the doors of America. You went to them and said that you were a great leader from a faraway land. You were smart, but your people went ravaged, and they kicked you out. And that you showed up, and now you're saying, "I'm here. Let me help you." And they elected you their leader. And did you do the same exact thing to them, or what?
Well, it wasn't fully my fault in the United States incident. I was running a good country.
True. This is true. You showed up to an already broken country. They didn't have any crops. They didn't have anything good going for them. You were given a bad situation. That's why there was an open position for you to take over as leader.
You know, I did good. If it wasn't for Canada and
you were also losing money. You were in a dark age. You didn't take advantage of all your resources.
I admit I had some problems. I couldn't make builders fast enough. It was total chaos, but I'm back now. We're gonna do this.
I loaned you 1,000 gold to try to survive.
Oh no.
What?
Well,
What?
I spawned right next to the red people.
Oh, no.
Ottawa. Yep, I'm literally right next to Ottawa. Spawned right next to Canada. Out of all places.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
I am Germany, by the way. So last time, we didn't continue with the playthrough, but I continued, and I'm not entirely sure why, folks, but I have always been a god at this game. I started playing Civilization and Civilization 3 on a laptop for a really long time, and I finally bought Civilization 6 a few years ago, and I'm, for some reason, amazingly good at this game, even though I really have no purpose in being. So that is basically all you need to know about me playing this game.
I'm gonna take down Ottawa.
Well, it's gonna take you a little while to get there.
I'm gonna destroy Ottawa right now.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna destroy the Canadians. They don't deserve to live.
Fair enough. Also, I'm gonna try to do something which I never usually do, but I'm gonna try something.
Since they spawned right next to me and already made their capital, I have to go a little bit away from my settler, which is just taking me even more time to make a city.
We'll see if that does anything. I've never tried that before, but let's see what happens. But yeah, so then you basically just, like, my plan, I mean, I told you off this already off camera, but I think it's an interesting story to tell, is my plan before was to basically act like you were your own, like company, and I wanted to try to invest money in you to be, like, my part of the Western Hemisphere, and of course you just completely fell apart and died. So here we are again, trying this again. This time you're starting as America, and we'll see how things change. Already I have a city, just going to put that out there. And I have a story to tell. Do you have a story to tell?
I will tell my story after you tell your story. So tell your story.
Okay, I got a little tale to tell. I have a story to tell. It deals.
Tell your story.
Well, here in the great state of Arizona, we don't really get a lot of storms until it's monsoon season, right? And basically, a lot of electricity and power and stuff was knocked out, and so one night, a few days ago, we just got power yesterday, and the internet back yesterday. So it was like 3 days without power and internet. So, I mean, not like the biggest deal. Well, I should say not power. Okay. So the power, like, was weird. Like, we didn't have, like, full power, so, like, my fans, like, weren't, like, running at full power.
Yeah.
The microwave wasn't currently working. However, our refrigerator was completely acting it wasn't working. The refrigerator just wasn't working. It was not getting cold. It wasn't doing its job. But it was blowing out cold air, and what the hell is happening right now? What am I looking at? Are those tornadoes? What? There's tornadoes in...
Darknado!
Wasn't that just great? So anyways, okay, our refrigerator wasn't working perfectly, right? So my mom was like, okay, my mom overreacts to, like, not everything, but, like,
My mom does the same thing.
I feel like, doesn't understand how things work. So mom is like, the refrigerator's broken. It's dead. The refrigerator's dead. She kept saying it, and basically she was like, we need a new refrigerator. I, on the other hand, realized that we definitely didn't have full power to our house, because certain things that worked before and wouldn't be like made a problem, the electricity kept going on and off one day, right? So my mom thought that it got broken somehow. So she gets, basically, her friends at work has her ex-husband had an extra refrigerator because he's like a landlord or something, and he just had an extra fridge that people didn't want for some reason. So anyways, so my mom finds us a refrigerator to replace it with. They bring it that afternoon, and we take apart our current, not like an old refrigerator. This is like a pretty nice new refrigerator too, like the one that we already had. And it's on. The the lights turn on when you open the door. It's obviously pushing out air. It's just not getting cold. And in our back room as well, basically, like, certain things that work usually weren't working. The microwave would turn, but it wouldn't get things hot. But you could tell it was trying to work. So my thinking is that we just weren't getting enough power to everything, right? That's probably what you would think. And we just have to wait for the electricity to go back to full power. Well, we installed this refrigerator 2 days ago. We cleaned it because it was kind of dirty, so we took out everything, cleaned the inside, made it look all nice. And while I was filming yesterday, literally yesterday, right? You can see it in, I believe it's the Anaheim Ducks or the Arizona Coyotes review video. You see me turn and talk about my fan just went crazy if you watched. if you watch, you'd be like, who cares? Well, basically, that was my signal to knowing that the power to our house was finally restored. And yesterday, we go outside, put the refrigerator that's our refrigerator that was malfunctioning together again, plug it into an outside socket, and guess what decides to work?
Your refrigerator?
The refrigerator is cooling down! So
Wow.
we didn't need a new refrigerator, we just needed to wait a day. But that's Mom's for you.
Ain't that something? Wow.
So that's my little story. That was just a quick thing that I wanted to get out there.
Well, ain't that something? Electricity sucks. Who are we waiting on?
Not me, I'm loading.
Oh, I've met LaVenta. I've met a lot of people. Nice.
A new city-state I've never heard of before.
Sup, LaVenta? How you doing?
So, since the last time we talked, I have gotten into a new show.
What? Oh.
Not new to me. It's a show that I've always known of, and every time I've seen it, I laughed and thought it was really funny. And I've always known that I would probably like this show because it's kind of up my alley, but I've never really had a chance to watch it because it was never really anywhere available. But I finally have gotten into the great show of Seinfeld.
You're a little bit late, bud.
I know it's an old show, but I've never had a chance to watch it. But it finally is on. It's on Netflix, and I can watch it whenever I want.
Well, right on.
Right?
Right on. Yeah, haven't been watching too many shows. I've just been binging John Wick. Oh my gosh, I love John Wick. I can't get enough of that. I watched all 3 movies twice already. I'm probably gonna watch them another time.
Okay.
Have you seen John Wick?
No.
Oh, yeah. Owens boring, people. He doesn't know what John Wick is.
I know who it is. I've just never watched them.
Well, okay. How's your area going, Owen? What are you doing?
My what?
How's your country doing?
Oh,
What are you doing?
Currently just trying to make sure my people are fed like they should be, as a good leader should. And currently working on getting a settler to make my next city.
I mean,
what are you?
Do we
up
have
to?
barbarians in this?
No, there are no barbarians because that just makes everything a little too hard.
Okay. No barbarians. Got it.
No barbarians.
No bourbons.
None of those.
Okay. I got a second farm. Let's go.
So I've already met Trehan and Russia apparently. So I gotta play a little bit more defensive and militaristic this time because last time I had literally zero any sort of.
What age are you in right now? Well, obviously we're in a normal age, but are you near a golden age?
I mean, I'm 2 out of 8 to get into normal age. What are you up to?
That's confidential, Bob.
I thought you.
That's
I have a few stories to tell from my. So I recently went on a cruise to Alaska, and I have a few stories to tell from that. And it's fun. It was a lot of fun. What have you do? What do you have anything to talk about? Oh,
I went to Florida.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes. Yes, I went to Florida. We went to Cocoa Beach and had some fun. Um, I I got COVID when I was there. My brother went on a cruise and he brought it back. Lucky him. You know, luck. What can you do?
Damn
Not
him.
really doing anything eventful. Owen, tell the folks about your time on your cruise.
Well, you know what? I will.
Because you said you had some funny stories,
I
and I
do.
think
I
they
have a
want
lot of
to laugh a
stories
little
from
bit.
that to tell, and I have a whole spiel to go out against something I've already talked about on this channel. But I think we should save it for next video. As
Next
we've
bit.
started this one, and I think this is a good spot to end this one to keep things nice and short and easier to watch on the eyes. Don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, you are right. Short videos are always good,
We loaded
but
in, we started our countries, and now we're going to leave them on a cliffhanger for what to listen to next episode. That's how we
if you
get you.
like the video, yes. You heard it from Owen, people. If you are curious about part 2, stay tuned. Press a big red subscribe button so you can support the channel.
Deliver it with
Press the
some more
notification.
energy. Come on, make these people.
What was that?
Make these people want to tune in. You're boring me to death. Come on, sell the subscription.
Selling I will do. Alrighty, folks. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the channel, press that subscribe button. Let us know you like it. Press that notification bell so you do not miss an upload from us. And if you have any comments, suggestions, anything that you want us to do, pop that in the comment box below. And what would you like to tell them, Owen?
I would love to tell them that thank you for watching. Until next time, I hope you've enjoyed, and I have been the party.
And I have been the package.
Thank you for watching, and ta-ta for now.